Partnerships provide more significant opportunities, broader perspectives, and expertise for organizations and governments interested in sustainable development. The organizers of the Canada-Nigeria Business and Investment Expo 2022 in Toronto recognize the role of partnerships in realizing the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. That is why they designed the program to provide federal, state, and municipal agencies in Canada and Nigeria a veritable platform to secure strategic partnerships in key development sectors. This time, it is between the Government of Ontario and the Federal Capital Territory Abuja. The High Commissioner of Nigeria to Canada, Adeyinka Asekun, says meetings like these can start benefiting from low-hanging fruits while Canada and Nigeria finalize the Foreign Investment Promotion and Protection Agreement, FIPA.
This agreement is important because it holds the key to unleashing trade and investment activities which will bring about enduring business partnerships. So one of the targets I've set for myself, as my time here is winding down, is to try and see if that can be finalized before I leave. That would be of great joy to me because the FIPA is required for Canada to actually engage actively in trade with another country. It gives the investors the confidence they require to do business in such a country. So it's a high priority for us.
He commended the organizers for emphasizing the consolidation of opportunities in the non-oil exports in Nigeria, stressing that growth in this sector will deepen commercial ties and increase the volume of trade between Nigeria and Canada.
Nigeria has over 44 solid minerals available in commercial quantities, and mining is less than 1% of GDP, so there's so much more that we need to do. So non-oil exports are extremely important to us. And if you look at Nigeria in very, very pragmatic terms and in real terms, you find out that the opportunities and the work we're doing so far is barely scratching the surface. So it's a chance for all of us to try and begin to look at ways for deepening commercial ties and not say we're number one and think that that really is such a wonderful thing. It's not bad to be number one, but I believe that we should look beyond that ranking to the fact that there's room for so much more.
From the presentations by investors on both sides, vistas of possibilities seemed to open ahead of Nigeria and Canada.
I recognize that Nigeria has made a great leap in terms of IT development over the last, I would say, 15 years. Because of the fantastic young people, entrepreneurial people that are coming out of Nigeria, very well educated, very much interested in beating the world in various technologies. So we're very happy to talk to them, to encourage them to set up businesses here.
Most of the people in the country where you are residing now, they move to Nigeria. You are going back home, look at the number of foreigners in the plane. They are more than we Nigerians. I know some people that came into Nigeria with $10,000, but today they've left Nigeria with billions of dollars because they see opportunities in Nigeria.
Nigeria, built the foundation to our education, many of us, and then Canada as a country has built on that. And then so we have a relationship between both countries, even in our own self. And at the end of the day, some of these people were able to take this back to Nigeria, whereby they started contributing to the development of that country in different sectors. And what they had come here to talk about was, look, if you're able to take that leap, you're able to say, you know what, let me go back to Nigeria and make a contribution. Government will not solve the problem all by itself, and we can actually help to create an enabling environment that others will be proud of, and we will be able to bring people from overseas to invest in our dear country, Nigeria. That was a testimony for me, and it was, quite frankly, an eye-opener.
The event organizers are ready to follow up after the meetings to ensure continuity.
Abuja is the nation's capital, and we have to showcase what Nigeria has, using Abuja as the center of unity, and people's investment will be very, very secure in Abuja. We had 3 of our principal officers make presentations in the area of culture, agriculture, and general public-private partnership relationship with us in the FCT, in the area of housing, agricultural development, even in the area of cultural exchange. In the next 2-3 years, we'll see practical development as a result of this, and we also look forward to the Canadian investors coming to Abuja in their numbers.
So really, it's time that Canadians start stepping out of their comfort zone to explore places like Nigeria, especially, where they know they can make a better return with well-selected portfolio of products.
Meanwhile, the Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu, is in Canada for the Business and Investment Expo. The High Commissioner of Nigeria to Canada, Adeyinka Asekun, and a team of diplomats from the Nigeria High Commission, Ottawa, received Dr. Tijani Aliyu on arrival. The minister and members of her delegation will visit the Parliament and meet top Ontario government officials to discuss investment opportunities in the Federal Capital Territory. I'm Joy Usiago, reporting.